Hi everyone, welcome to the next video in the Let's Get New Zealand Healthy Again series. Today is a continuation of our look at protein. In the previous video, I talked about how low protein intakes can contribute to many health problems. And then I reviewed foods that make up complete proteins and talked about the plant-based foods that are missing some essential amino acids. This highlighted the importance of eating complementary proteins when you are on a plant-based diet. For those of you who would like a bit more information, don't forget to check out the extra science video. Today, I'm going to talk about how the bioavailability of protein is assessed. This relates to how well the body can absorb and utilize the amino acids from the proteins we eat. There are different ways this is done. The first method measures protein muscle synthesis. This looks at how quickly muscles can turn over new proteins after a meal. The key information from this research is that the amino acid leucine is essential for this process. This is called the leucine trigger. What this means is that every time we eat protein, we need it to contain 2.5 grams of leucine to trigger synthesizing proteins in the muscle. If our diet doesn't contain this, then we are unable to trigger this process. This is called the leucine threshold. The next few slides will show you how much of different foods you need to eat to get enough leucine from your protein. 100 grams of red meat has 2.5 grams of leucine and will give you 30 grams of protein and about 300 calories. The average adult needs between 900 and 120 grams of protein per day for good health. So this would be about 300 to 400 grams of red meat per day. This is just an example to give you a visual picture of the quantity. In reality, our diets contain protein coming from many sources, and all of these would be taken into account over a day. In this next example, we need about 300 to 400 grams of tofu to provide 2.5 grams of leucine. This will give you about 30 grams of protein and about 300 calories. Again, just to give you a visual image, if tofu was your only source of protein each day, you would need to eat between 900 and 1200 grams. Quinoa, which is another complete protein, requires about 900 grams to get to the leucine threshold. This provides 42 grams of protein and contains about 1100 calories. Once again, to give you that visual image, to meet your daily protein requirements from quinoa would require nearly 3 kilograms each day. It's obviously difficult to get enough essential amino acids and leucine from a plant-based diet without overeating. No one is going to eat that much quinoa in a day. This is where supplementing with a good quality soy or pea protein may be helpful. The next method for assessing protein bioavailability is called the DIAAS, Digestibility, Indispensability Amino Acid Score. The reason this score is useful is because it compares how well different foods are able to deliver targeted amounts of amino acids in relation to how much is ingested. You don't need to worry about remembering this. What is important are the results. All animal proteins score over 1, whereas all the plant proteins score less than 0.9. This is another factor we need to consider when eating a plant-based diet. Gram for gram, plant foods deliver fewer essential amino acids. This means a greater volume of food is required to meet our requirements. Carnosine is the next topic on my bioavailability list. Carnosine is a molecule that is made up of 2 amino acids, alanine and histidine. We can make carnosine in our body by combining these 2 amino acids together. Carnosine is found in animal foods. When we eat these, they are broken down into alanine and histidine, and these are then put together to make carnosine again for the tissues that need them. Carnosine is not found in plant foods, and they have very low amounts of alanine. This is called the rate limiting step for carnosine production. Because it is so difficult to get enough alanine from plant-based diets, it is common to supplement with this. Carnosine plays a very important role in our health. One of this is in suppressing glycation of our red blood cells. This is what gets measured on an HbA1c test when looking for diabetes. Carnosine also plays a role in reducing diabetes, heart disease, kidney failure, and Alzheimer's disease. It also helps regulate the pH in muscles, so it's very important during exercise. If you would like to know more about carnosine, please check out the extra science video. The final factor to consider in our bioavailability score are the antinutrients. These are found in plant foods and refer to the defenses they use to protect themselves from predators. There are many antinutrients, but the common ones that people often react to are lectins, including gluten, phytates, and oxalates. These are found in soy, grains, legumes, nuts, and seeds. The problem with antinutrients is they bind to micronutrients in our food and interfere with the digestion and absorption of these. Not everyone is sensitive to antinutrients, and proper food processing can help reduce their effect. There is also a lot of debate in the nutrition world about the significance of these. Food sensitivities are a common problem, and I will talk more about these in a future video. For today, the purpose is to highlight the effect that antinutrients may have on absorbing micronutrients from our diet. So what we have learned so far is that our high order proteins come from animal sources because they contain all the essential amino acids, they meet the threshold for leucine, they contain carnosine, and they have a high bioavailability score. Lower order proteins are the plant proteins. This is because many of them don't contain all the essential amino acids. They all have a lower leucine threshold. They don't contain carnosine or beta-alanine. They contain antinutrients and have a lower bioavailability score. For those who are eating a plant-based diet, it's important to take these factors into consideration and supplement as necessary. In the next video, I will explain about protein leverage theory and how this can lead to overeating. Thank you very much for watching. Please share with friends, family, and colleagues. And let's get healthier New Zealand again. Thank you and have a great day.